How you feeling?
And I'm feeling good, just taking a day at a time, just chilling and...
There are new reports that say rapper Lil Durk had a fight inside jail. It happened early in the morning at the LA County Jail. Someone attacked him in his cell block. Right now, nobody knows for sure how he is feeling or if he got hurt, but people are saying he might be moved to a different jail very soon for his safety. After this news came out, Kanye West called Lil Durk inside jail to ask how he was doing. Many people on the internet started talking about what happened. Some people began to say that rapper Quando Rondo may have something to do with it. This is because both Quando Rondo and Lil Tim gave interviews on the same day, and in both interviews, they talked about Lil Durk. In his interview, Lil Tim said that Lil Durk got into trouble because of a fight that Quando and Tim did not want to continue. He said, "I was just trying to protect my little brother." When someone asked how he felt when he found out it was King Von who came at them, Tim said, "I felt really sad. I thought if Von had not done that crazy thing that night, he would still be alive. That is how I felt. But I did not know it was going to happen like that. I am just a calm and humble person." Lil Tim spoke again and said he was not trying to disrespect King Von's mother in any way. He said, "I could have gone online and said all kinds of things just to get attention, but I am not that kind of person. I am a humble person. I just feel that if they had never started the fight that night, none of this would have ever happened." Quando Rondo also shared his thoughts. He spoke about how Lil Durk forgot about the people who love him. He said, "The people on my side have children and mothers who love them 100%. At the end of the day, all this drama is really stupid. It could have been handled in a better way. It could have been about music. It could have turned into a song that made 3 or 4 million. Everything could have been done in a smart and peaceful way." Things started to get more serious when it was revealed that the police were using lyrics from Lil Durk songs as evidence in a case. One particular line they focused on was, "Look on the news and see your son, you screaming, no, no." The police believe that this line sounds very similar to how Quando Rondo acted when his friend, Lil Pab, passed away. When Lil Pab died, Quando was in the car and was visibly upset. However, Lil Durk's lawyers argued that this was just a coincidence and that the lyrics were not about that situation. They emphasized that Durk was not referring to Lil Pab's passing at all when he wrote the song. Durk's music producer also explained that the song the police were talking about had actually been recorded months before the incident. The song, called Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, featured Babyface Ray and was made in January 2022, long before Lil Pab's death. So, the timing of the song was far earlier, which made it unlikely that the lyrics were connected to the tragic event. In an effort to show a more positive side of Durk, his team decided to release a video of him speaking about money and how to be smart with it. This video came out just before the release of his album. In the video, Durk said, "If you cannot afford to buy 10 Maybach cars, then don't buy one." He continued, "It is better to keep a low profile when it comes to your money. Do not show off if you do not have the means." Durk went on to explain that he and his team had a clear plan for success. They were focused on doing things the right way and making smart moves. "We are going to pray, we are going to move wisely, and we are going to make something big happen," Durk said. He added, "I do not think small at all. We are aiming for big things, and we will not stop until we achieve them." This message came just 5 days before his album was set to release, and it painted Durk in a more thoughtful, responsible light. Despite the challenges and the legal issues surrounding him, Durk has always emphasized the importance of staying grounded and focused. The idea behind his message was clear: it is important to stay humble and not let success change who you are. He also made it clear that he was not someone who would waste his time on anything that could get him into trouble. His team wanted to remind everyone that Durk was someone who always aimed for more and was always looking for ways to better himself and his career. Even though his lyrics were being used in the case, Durk and his legal team maintained that his music was simply a reflection of his experiences and his creativity, not evidence of any real-life crime. They stressed that lyrics should not be taken too literally, especially when they are part of an artistic expression. Durk's words were meant to tell stories, not to serve as proof of anything illegal. The timing of the song, being recorded months before Lil Baby's death, was a crucial point in his defense. Throughout all of this, Durk has continued to show strength and resilience. He has faced numerous challenges over the years, both in his personal life and in his career, but he has always found a way to rise above them. His message, both in the video and in his lyrics, is about staying true to yourself and not letting the pressures of the world or the legal system get in the way of your goals. Durk's journey is far from easy, but he remains determined to keep pushing forward, making music that reflects his life and staying focused on what truly matters.
All depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this...
In the end, the situation surrounding Durk's lyrics and the legal case is still unfolding. While his team and legal experts continue to fight for his innocence, Durk remains committed to his music and his mission. He understands the importance of his influence and the responsibility that comes with it, and he is doing his best to navigate the complicated world of fame, music, and the law. Regardless of what happens in the future, Durk's message has always been the same: stay focused, stay humble, and keep striving for greatness. Durk's story is a powerful reminder that real success is not just about being famous or making money. It is about staying true to your values and never losing sight of what matters most to you. Even when facing difficult situations, whether legal challenges or pressures from the public, Durk continues to inspire others. His strength and commitment to doing things the right way show that he is dedicated to more than just his career. He is focused on his goals and remains resilient, no matter what obstacles come his way. However, a new report has raised some serious concerns. The federal authorities now believe that Durk might be involved in more than one case. They are working to bring new charges against him by looking into crimes that occurred in different areas of Chicago. This is why they have gathered a large amount of data in their investigation. The data includes over 230 gigabytes of digital information, which contains audio and video recordings. In addition to this, there are more than 20,000 pages of reports. Most of this new evidence comes from what is known as Jam's Wire. This is a large collection of phone taps, messages, and other types of recordings that have already been handed over to the court. The authorities believe that this data might have something that links Durk to other people or possibly connects him to certain events. They are hoping that, by piecing everything together, they can build a bigger case against him. However, despite the seriousness of these new findings, Durk's legal team is still feeling optimistic. They argue that the evidence the feds have gathered so far does not directly link Durk to any criminal activity. One of Durk's lawyers pointed out that, unless the prosecution finds something really strong, like a video or a reliable witness who can directly connect Durk to a crime, it will be hard for them to win the case in court. The lawyer emphasized that the evidence so far is mostly circumstantial and not enough to make a solid case. Durk's legal team is confident that they can prove this in court and clear his name. While the new data collected by the authorities might seem concerning, it is important to note that this does not necessarily mean Durk is guilty of anything. The feds are trying to build a case, but they need to find stronger evidence to make their claim stick. Durk's lawyers are ready to fight back, and they believe that the information gathered so far will not be enough to bring him down. Durk himself has always maintained his innocence, and he continues to focus on his career and his family. He has faced many challenges in his life, both personal and professional, but he has never lost sight of his goals. He remains determined to keep moving forward, no matter what comes his way. As the case unfolds, Durk's supporters remain hopeful that he will be cleared of any wrongdoing. They believe in his character and his dedication to making a positive impact. Despite the legal battles he is facing, Durk continues to be an inspiration to many, showing that success is about more than just fame and wealth. It is about staying true to who you are and always doing the right thing, no matter how difficult it may seem. In the end, Durk's journey is far from over. He is still working hard to build his career and make a difference in the music industry. While the legal challenges he is facing are serious, Durk is confident that he will overcome them and continue to thrive. He remains focused on his goals, and he knows that with the right support and determination, he can move past these issues and come out even stronger on the other side. Right now, fans are still supporting Durk online. Many people are sharing his old interviews and quotes to show the good side of him. Some believe this is being done to remind the world and the court that Durk was always trying to lead in a positive way. The truth is, there is a lot happening behind the scenes. There are still many questions with no clear answers. But one thing is clear, Durk's future depends on what the prosecutors find in all that new evidence. Until then, people continue to hope for his freedom and pray for a better outcome. The police believe that Lil Durk gave money to have 2 people hurt. The first one is Stefan Mack. They say Stefan had something to do with the death of Durk's brother, Thang. The second person is the mother of Jam's child. She lost her life after Durk found out that Jam had told the police some secrets. Right now, the police believe Jam can help them prove that Durk is behind all 3 of these serious things. It all started during an Instagram Live. Durk was watching closely and noticed something strange. Jam was holding the top of his jacket and whispering into it, like he was wearing a wire. People believe this is when Durk found out that Jam was working with the police. Durk even said, "Check on your man," like he already knew something was not right.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
The police are now using videos and online posts to build their case. They are trying to say that Durk was behind Stefan Mack's death. To prove that, they showed an Instagram story where Durk wrote, "For Thang," just after Stefan passed. The next day, Durk posted a video where he was laughing and said, "Slap comes with slap," meaning payback always comes. What shocked fans the most was that Jam might be a snitch. That is because just 1 year before all this, Durk gave Jam $50,000. There is even a video where Jam is holding a baby and talking big, saying, "We are winning, I can do what I want." He showed off money and told others to stop playing on the internet. He also said he just got out of jail after doing 12 years. So everyone thought he was really loyal to Durk. But months before the arrest, Durk already felt something strange. In an interview, he said, "I can tell in 5 seconds if someone is going to snitch." He said he made his circle smaller after that. He also said he stopped letting people come to his house. Not even his best friend. Durk said, "My best friend has never been to my house. I do not let anyone come around my kids. I am different. I do not do family nights at my house. We have to watch everyone. If someone walks too close to my kids, we know what to do." He made it clear that he was being careful, but sadly, by the time he found out about Jam, it was already too late. After Durk was locked up, there was news that some of his people found Jam hiding in a house near Atlanta. Reports say Jam got punished for telling the police about Durk. A photo even came out showing where Jam was hiding. But this only gave the police more to use in their case. Even though Durk's team said the songs were recorded before Pay B passed, the police added more lyrics. One of them was, "Told me they got an Addy. They got the location. Go." The police say that this means Durk helped someone find a place where something serious was about to happen. People started talking after it was said that Durk's team received Quando Rondo's location on the same day that Lil Pay B was taken out. This connects to something Brick Baby said in an old interview. He said that if Durk ever asked him, he would give him Quando's location. Brick Baby explained, "People say I set up someone from my own hood. But I did not do that. And even if I had, what is wrong with giving my friend an address? He lost someone he loved. The person who did this could still be around. So if he asked me, I probably would have told him. I am just being honest." In an interview, Brick Baby made it even clearer. He said, "You cannot say Durk never did anything for King Von. They got Lil Pab." Later, when he saw his own interview during a live stream, he reacted by saying, "You cannot say that anymore. You cannot say that anymore." This only made people believe that the people involved in Lil Pab's situation were closely connected to Durk and King Von. Some of the suspects had even been seen hanging out with Von before. That showed there was a connection, and people started to think that they might have wanted revenge for Von. This could explain why they went after Lil Pab. Academics also noticed something. He pointed out that big events happened every year in Durk's life. In 2020, King Von passed away. In 2021, Durk's brother passed away. In 2022, People connected to both of those events were taken out. And then, in 2023, Durk released his album Almost Healed. Academics said, "That is almost like poetry, right?" After all those years of pain, now Durk says he is almost healed. However, not long after, rumors started again. Some people said that other people were snitching on Durk, but those rumors turned out to be false. Beza came online and told everyone to stop making guesses. He said, "Nobody knows what is really going on except the people in the courtroom. These stories are false. You do not know what is happening. Stop pretending to be a detective. First it was Jam. Now you are saying Bonnie is a snitch? Stop it." He added, "This is why I do not get involved in anything illegal anymore. You all keep trying to get everyone locked up. Just stop." Later, we heard from Durk himself. He made a phone call from jail. He told the person on the other side that he was staying strong and not asking to be put in protective custody. The person told him, "If you need anything, I got you." Durk replied, "I appreciate that, bro. But we are not scared. We never moved our money except the first time. After that, everything was good." Durk continued, "I do not care where you are from. I cannot go into protective custody. They asked me, and I told them I am not doing that. I have this tattoo, and I am not hiding.